Oh my gosh. It is so cold. How you doing, everybody? I am now in Rikubetsu in northern Hokkaido, and this is the coldest town in Japan. And I've only been out for about a minute, and already my nose is completely numb and so dry inside there. You don't want to go inside there anyways, but I'm gonna walk around the town as long as I can stand it in the cold, and as long as the phone can stand it. Let's go see what the temperature is right now. I can't even put it on yet because I gotta swipe over there. Hey, Marty. Do you see that building in front of us? This is the Aurora Hotel. This is a Michino Eki, or a roadhouse that I'm staying in. It's the only hotel in the town. Now, there's a couple of ryokan and other stuff. It's seasonal, but this is the only really registered hotel. Look at the smoke coming out of the chimney there. It goes up pretty high too. Look at that. Now, for Canadians, this isn't going to be a big deal. Canadians are probably yawning. But for most of the rest of the world, except for maybe Finland and Russia and a couple other countries, Norway, this is sort of a big deal. And, Japan is such a long country. It goes all the way down from Okinawa, down in the warm Pacific waters there, all the way up to Hokkaido, which is it's like tropical to Arctic. It's not really Arctic Circle, but it's pretty darn close. We're not that far from the Sea of Okhotsk, which is up by Abashiri. Some really good hokke, some mackerel fish. All right, here's the sign that proclaims this to be Japan's coldest town, and it gives you the temperature. Do you see it here? It's listing about an event that's going on here. And then it says, Yokozo, welcome to Rikubetsu, Japan's coldest town. Do you see that lit up? Oh my, I'm gonna pan down. It's 25 degrees, or about, what is that, minus 12 Fahrenheit or something. That is insanely cold, everybody. I'm not even putting in, thankfully there's no windshield today. I don't think there is. And I don't think today you're gonna find a colder place. A couple of days ago, it was down to 33 degrees in Asahikawa. Yeah, it was pretty. I'm not gonna lick a pole. Eamon writes and lick a flagpole. That's not gonna happen. Come on. I'm 46 years old, by the way. All right, today's my birthday. I think I've wised up a little bit. You can't get, you gonna, oh yeah, let's do live chat, go lick a pole, I'm gonna go do it. Come on. It's minus 25, and this town has a population of like a couple hundred. There's maybe one firefighter in the whole town, and he's probably asleep, and it's Friday night, so he's probably, Saturday night. So no, I'm not gonna do it. But I wanted to highlight the coldest town in the world, and you can see there's not a lot to do here. They have cows, they have cow benches, and they have this roadhouse, which also has a store that sells local souvenirs. There's a post box and a post office down the street. Oh boy. And it's incredibly quiet. Hey, Ash D, happy birthday. Wish me as well. Love your stream. And Stephen Faulkner, happy birthday, John. Go get yourself a beer, some warm sake. If you stay till the end, I'm going to take you into my room here, and I'll do a question and answer about Hokkaido travel, just so it might be able to help you out if you're thinking about doing the same thing. I want you to be safe if you come up here. Look, I've been wearing these warm pants for the last week. Of course, I've washed them, but I haven't been cold at all. After just 4 minutes of being out here, I'm cold. Look, I always thought that, all right, after you get to like 10 below, it doesn't matter, 15 below, 20 below, 25 below, it's all just really cold. That's not true. After you get to like 20 below, it's like it hurts. 25 below, it hurts more. It's painful to be outside. And when I asked the tourist office, the lady right there, I asked her, what do you guys do at night? She told me, I don't know, we just kind of go home and do nothing. I was like, what? I said, isn't there like, I guess there's one karaoke place, but it's not open all the time because the proprietor also likes to stay home and do nothing because it's so cold. There's not a lot that you can do, all right? And it's 25 now. I bet you if we come back, it might get to 26 or 27 degrees below zero, all right? I don't know where you're from in the world. If anybody can beat me, please write it into the chat right now and just tell me how much colder it is. All right, because this is my hand here to touch the screen. It's really cold. Hey guys, oh wow, I appreciate it. All abroad, happy birthday. It's my birthday also. Happy birthday, all abroad. Buy yourself an ice cream. Goku 95. Hey Alex, Danny TV. Happy birthday, John. Grab me a hot coffee. Okay. I hope to meet you in Tokyo. Absolutely, I'll be around. Happy birthday, John from Rain. Thank you. Christopher, happy birthday. Oh, much appreciated, guys. That's nice. All right, here in front of me is minus 17 in Toronto. I got you beat. Minus 25 here. Ha ha ha. That's not something to brag about. I don't know, like oh, I'm dumber than you. Ha ha ha. It's not really something to brag about. But you can see here how deserted this town is. This is the main street. I would do a midnight snack run, but there's nothing open. This is the main post office here. It's quiet. Whew. This is the other way. Oh, there's a convenience store over there. And Sony, happy birthday, John. Have a hot drink. I think I will. I think I'm going to go take a look at that convenience store down the street. Jonathan Lim, feliz cumpleaños. Que tengas un buen día. Thank you. I will have a great day. Minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Joe Wrightson. John, thank you for doing a great job. Thank you for joining me. It's minus 6 in Noboribetsu. Oh, it's minus 25 in Rikubetsu. And when I just laughed, it hurt. Now, there's a sushi shop and an izakaya here. And I was curious about that. I'm really proud of the gimbal still working. I mean, of course it should, but it's a red light. There's no traffic. How many of you would just stop and wait and be good? I guess I should push the button. Oh, there's another human outside. Is he crazy? Why would he be outside? Detroit's 25 and snowing. It's minus 25 and icing. It's so dry. I'm coughing. My throat is a little raspy. This building here is like a mini shopping mall in a way. Inside there's an izakaya, there's a sushi shop, but they're all closed because it's after 10 p.m. I think it's closed. I don't see any car. I see one car, and I think it was the guy that just walked by. So it's not like this place is buzzing. I don't think the izakaya is open. AASC91, Tanjibi Minato John, thanks for the live stream. You're very welcome. It's minus 50 in Russia somewhere. That's probably true. Rain writes in, get something warm. Absolutely. I think that's a great plan. All right, there's where I'm staying in the distance. I think it's always worth it. I love renting a car and driving around Hokkaido. I was a little bit nerve-wracked, just kind of nervous about the snow when it was starting to snow a couple of days ago when I was going to Kitami. I didn't think I was going to make it, but, just drive slower. do what all the other cars in front of you do, and you do pretty good. I mean, I did pretty good. And then I got to Kitami the next day. In the morning. It snowed. This morning it snowed, so I had to clean off the car. Oh, if you don't push the button, the light doesn't change. Is that a maple leaf? That's like a Canadian thing. I think that this town must be connected with Canada somewhere because it's so darn cold. Tanya and Tio, happy birthday, John. Thanks for all the awesome live streams. Maybe you could buy some hot chocolate or beer to warm up. Beer would warm, actually, the beer might warm me up. All right, you know what? Okay, I don't know. I kind of am making an edited video of this. All right. And I went in here already and I looked at the drinks, but I'll take you in there and take a look at it. But I bought earlier a bottle of sake from Kitami, which is North Hokkaido, and I thought I would drink it with you guys to celebrate. I'm gonna go inside in about a minute. I took my glove off and already my fingers really hurt. It's like being on Mars, you know, when Matt Damon, you know, when he took off his helmet and his eyes started bulging. Is that Total Recall with Schwarzenegger? It's hard. Remember, brain frozen. I like look at the contrast. The blue on the snow, the blue lights, and then the yellow lights, the warm glow of the street lamps. It's kind of neat composition. I don't know, I'm messed up. All right, let's go inside here. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. Maybe I'll find a snack for the sake, because I got a bottle of sake inside. All right, let's go take a look anyways. Let me get my money out. This is the strawberry Coke. They have the strawberry Coke here. Interesting. Oh, this is sake up here. Anything from Kitami? Teizakuri sake. Something from around here. I don't see. Must the sake is from somewhere else. Don't they have the Sapporo Classic beer? Oh, there it is. This is a Sapporo only beer. Okay, Sapporo only. Look at all the alcohol they have in here. These people like to drink. Look at all the booze. They love to drink here in this town. No, thank you. No, thank you. What's that there? That looks pretty good. Hey. Ah, 大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。All right. There we go. Hey, Ralph, get an ice cream. I'm not gonna get an ice cream. Oh my God, Ralph. I am ice cream right now. Kirk Bell, hot sake time. We're gonna go inside and have some sake, guys. I'm gonna show you my room. What is it like to stay in a room in a roadhouse in Japan? I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm gonna tell you a little of the stories here and share. Let's see. This is Seiko Mart, by the way. For those that don't know, you see that steam? That's me. Seiko Mart is a Hokkaido only chain. Seiko Mart, I think you might see it in Aomori, I'm not sure, but Seiko Mart is everywhere in Hokkaido. And they kind of do a good job of catering to what Hokkaido people like, which apparently is a lot of alcohol, which is good. I like Seiko Mart. You know you're in Hokkaido when you're inside of a Seiko Mart. Oh my gosh, the snot. It like my nose runs. And then it's frozen. It's all frozen inside. It's so dry. Why would a human decide, like, choose to live here? You know, it hurts. Like, literally it hurts. My fingers hurt. Whoa! Hey, Tasty Chronicles. Hi, John. Here's some birthday money. Oh, what are you doing? Another bottle of sake and a hot meal is on me. Oh, the meal here, by the way, was so awesome. All right, for those that are tuning in right now, all right, I put a picture on Discord. I lit I bought some birthday cake in the last town, and I took a picture from here because it's kind of symbolic. You see behind me, it says minus 25. It hasn't changed. It's supposed to, I think it'll get down to minus 28, but it'll be like 5 in the morning. But this is pretty darn cold. Yeah. And one more time for those that are just joining us, this sign is a marker that proclaims this Japan's right there, #1 coldest town. Japan's coldest town. It just said right there, Rikubetsu. And the temperature is at a balmy 25 degrees minus, without wind chill, bro. Yeah. There might be a slight wind, so it could be 28. But I'm going to take you inside because my finger is absolutely hurting me badly. And you know what? This beer is going to turn to ice. All right? There you go. Rikubetsu, Hokkaido. All right. Oh my gosh, it's frozen. Oh my gosh, my fingers are frozen. And you can see here, the coldest recorded temperature this season is 34 degrees Celsius. Minus 34 was recorded here this season, winter season. And that was on December 11th, 2019 at 12:40 in the morning, I believe. Or is it 12:40 in the PM? I'm not sure. But it got down to this coldness. That's crazy, right? And oh no, what does it say here? And then the 32 here. But the coldest ever that was recorded in this area was minus 38.4 last year almost on this day. After midnight, it's gonna be February 9th. So 1 year ago on this day, pretty much, it was the coldest recorded temperature in Japan. That's crazy, right? Minus 38. Do you have any idea how cold that is in Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit doesn't even go down that cold because there's, well, maybe Alaska. I can't imagine. This is where I'm staying. You can tell it's pretty quiet. It's a nice place. I found it on Google Maps. It was the only one. Minus 41 is the coldest recorded in Japan, maybe. I don't know. It's all debatable. It's like 1901 temperature. It was minus 33 yesterday in Asahikawa. It's just mind-blowing stuff. There's a vending machine here. This is the tourist shop that I was telling you about, but it's closed. They had some pretty good stuff in there. I'm going to show you what I got, actually, upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Thanks, guys. I see that. Happy birthday. Thank you guys so much for that. That's really nice. All right, here's the hotel. You can see right now it's almost 10:30 p.m. Put the tripod on. another reason to stay here. You can buff your shoes. I'll try it tomorrow. All right, you gotta take your shoes off before you go in here. It's Japanese rules. Not a lot of foreigners are staying here, I think. All right, let's go inside. Be quiet. I don't want to be the messy foreigner. Put this nice and neat, okay? All right. That's good, looks good. Okay, let me take my key. All right. Next one. Oh, wait, my door was open. Creepy. All right. That's pretty interesting. All right. Welcome to my room. You're one of the select few. Hey, anything with Benson. How you doing? Hi John, happy birthday. What sort of clothing are you wearing now? Just wondering. I'm wearing a down jacket. It's still kind of chilly in the room, actually. It's still a little bit cold. I'm wearing this Kanai gave me this for my birthday. It's pretty warm inside, and this hat I got it in Peru, I think, a long time ago. And this is Uniqlo. You know what I mean? All right, thanks for asking. Oh, wow, okay. All right, that's a pretty interesting view. There's a train station down here. I think it's a tourist train. Do you see that? And they stopped running the train a while ago, but you can still ride the tourist train. I'm so freezing. I'm so freezing right now. My nose is still numb. It's still numb. Oh man. All right, this is called a Sapporo Classic, and it's only available here in Hokkaido. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah. It's a really bad hat head. This is why I often just leave the hat on, because it's really bad hat head. Okay, so let's try the sake. And okay. So I got this at the gift shop here, Rikubetsu. When I drove in to here, you go past the sign. This is the sign that you go past, and you can buy. I bought it as a magnet. Do you see? It says Rikubetsu, and it's a guy. All right, hold on, turn it around here. It's a guy, and it's showing like 38 below, which I think was the recorded lowest temperature here. It's the coldest town. Maybe there's cold temperature like recorded in some place that's not a town. And I like these little magnets for the refrigerator. This one is for the roadhouse. Do you see? And that's not me. Actually, it kind of looks like me in a way. This is a magnet that for this road sign for the roadhouse. I thought that's pretty cool. It says the Aurora Town 93 Rikubetsu, and there's the mascot. what does that say? Shibare-chan. And he's pointing to below 30 degrees. And I think we're going to get there tomorrow. We'll get there below 30 degrees tomorrow. This is a sake that I bought in Kitami, which is the town. It's like 35 miles north of here. And I went there to eat yakiniku, to a yakiniku festival. It was pretty good. I don't have a sake glass, so I found the teacup. And let's try some of this here. All right, so this is the bottle. I'll show you the label here. It's pretty good. There's a picture of Hokkaido and that red spot. I didn't put that there. That was on the label. That actually says that's in Kitami, and Kitami. I think this is the only one that was brewed in Kitami, and yeah, it's pretty easy to drink here. Blue bottle is very nice. Yeah. So kanpai. Thank you, everybody. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I want to ask you if you have any questions about traveling in northern Hokkaido, or if you have anything that you want to ask me. You can go ahead and do that. This is a question and answer part. But when I was walking around outside, you could literally see that this place, like, nobody goes outside. It's rare to just go outside in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night. I want to go over there and just film for the main channel for an edited episode with my camera and mic and stuff. So I'm gonna be going back outside. I don't think anyone was gonna get me a You Found Me card here. If you did, I was wondering if Yit, our friend from Malaysia that we saw at Chitose Airport, he found me like 3 times in the airport, in Rikubetsu, and in Sapporo. We love Yit, so I don't think he's made it up here though, which is okay. All right, here you go. This is a classic beer. It's not. It was snowing today a little bit, but not too much actually. I do feel like a wreck because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I've been outside in this freezing cold weather. My skin is so dry. I had to buy some like cream for men and rub it all over the place just so my skin doesn't get dried out, and it's impossible. It's an impossible task. The downside to being in super cold weather, besides the super cold weather, is that it's so dry, and my lips are getting kind of chapped. And someone writes in there in like 34-degree weather. That's insane. All right. All right. This is also for you guys here. Kanpai. And to some of you who also had birthdays, to all the Aquarius out there. All right, that's the only drink I'm gonna have, the sake in this, because one of the things I kind of stopped drinking and overeating a little bit more, because it's not good for your health. All right, go ahead and ask me some questions. I'm really excited to read what you guys have on your mind. Feliz cumpleaños. Oh, gracias, muchas gracias. John, any car rental advice in Hokkaido? That's a good question. I think if you rent a car here, make sure that you have the insurance. Also, if you are a foreigner and you're not used to driving here, ask for a magnet that tells everybody that you're a foreigner, and it actually helps you because people will be more forgiving and take it a little bit more slow around you. It helps. The other thing you can do is in the winter, take your time. Don't rush and go the speed of traffic, and take breaks every couple of hours. I was stopping to take a break. That helps a lot. Stop for coffee or a restroom break or something. But also, I usually stick with Toyota Rent-A-Car, just because the cars are well maintained and the service is really good. The other companies are okay, but I just figured Toyota has a very strong reputation, and if a crash happens, they don't just damage their rent-a-car business, they damage everything. So I think that they're more careful with maintaining their cars because their reputation's on the line. That's just kind of how I feel. Honda had just started a rent-a-car. I think they just started it because I saw a couple of Honda rent-a-car signs. But it's interesting that the car companies have the rent-a-cars in Japan. Toyota rent-a-car, Honda rent-a-car, and there's a couple of Oryx, budget, Smile rent-a-car, Nico rent-a-car. Don't pick the cheapest one. Um, the Nippon rent-a-car and Toyota rent-a-car are the most expensive, but I just get peace of mind. Right now, Toyota rent-a-car had a 30% off. The reason why I'm doing this trip, a big reason is that the rent-a-car was really cheap. They had a 30% off deal for winter, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna rent a car. Toyota rent-a-cars, it's really good, but it's really expensive. That's the problem. It's more pricier, but the service that you get and the cars are maintained really well. So I feel in the winter, you don't want to be stranded out here, all right? So I'll pay a little bit more because I know that it would pay 10 times more if something goes wrong out here. Like a bear eat me. I'd rather be in a, if a bear's gonna attack me, I'd rather, that's a tough one. Hondas are pretty good. A Toyota would be all right, but I don't want to be in a subcompact car if a bear like bear hugs your car, goes like this, and throws you like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park off of a cliff. You don't want to be in a subcompact. You want to be in like a mid-sized car or something. It's harder to get your teeth and claws into that. So I usually get a Mark X, or this time I think I got something that was like just above a compact. Save a little bit of money. It's a hybrid. How long does winter last in Japan usually? That's actually a pretty good question. Winter in Hokkaido is much longer, of course. It starts like in the beginning of February, beginning of October, and goes all the way up until like April. So it's almost like 6 months of winter. Now it's like 5 months of cold weather and 4 really tough months, I think. Down in Okinawa, there's like no winter, right? It's like Florida in a way. Then Tokyo's winter is more like Washington, D.C. It's pretty warm. Boston is like Sendai. You get pretty cold weather in Sendai, snow regularly. And Hiroshima is like, Virginia. So it gets warmer as you go down towards Kyushu. So the winters are shorter in the west, southwest, and longer in the northeast. Yeah. Do they get roads get? Do they grit the roads? They put sand on it, and some places salt, but mostly sand. Some of the roads, I guess they have heaters or something. I guess that's salt. I'm not sure, but they take care. They take pretty good care of the roads. Hokkaido's cities, Sapporo and Kitami, a lot of people had chains on their wheels. Up here in northern Hokkaido, you see chains on a lot of the cars, but many of the roads have ice underneath them because it just snowed. So it's interesting to me that they haven't plowed a lot of these roads up here in the north. But I think the drivers are used to it, and their wheels and their tires are used to it too. So they do a pretty good job of driving. If this was in Tokyo, the whole city would shut down if it was like this. Hello, John from El Paso, Texas. You are looking good. Thank you. Well, I have hat head. Is the roadside assistance like they do in most countries? Yeah, that's interesting that you asked that. In my Toyota rent-a-car, there's a button to call for help, and I'm afraid to push it because I'm not in need of help. But I believe if you push it, there's a GPS will bring emergency vehicles to you, or you can make a phone call or something. I'm not sure how it's enabled. Maybe there's a PHS enabled thing. I'm gonna ask about that when I get back. Also, I'm gonna do another live stream about renting a car. I know that some countries can't rent cars even with an international driver's license. It just depends on which convention that your country signed with Japan. So I'm asking Toyota Rent-A-Car all these questions, and we'll get some answers back. So if you do have any specific Rent-A-Car questions, ask them in the questions below, and I will add them into the things I will ask with the Rent-A-Car people. These are pretty good questions. Tourists are really rude. Articles say that they visit Japan. What does that say? I'll take a couple more questions. Temperatures in Wakkanai, they're not as cold because it's closer to the sea. Wakkanai gets pretty cold, but because of continentality, it's gonna be the mountains in here, like Rikubetsu, which is in the middle of Hokkaido. I put a map in the descriptions. If you check it out, you'll see like I'm really like slapped in the middle east side of Hokkaido, and it's kind of, and you can understand why it's colder. Up on this, up in Wakkanai, it's cold, but they probably have a wind chill, right? Japan doesn't really do wind chill. The U.S. does wind chill, but Japan doesn't factor in wind chill. So, but Wakkanai is pretty cold as well. Is it bad in Japan when you walk pedestrians when the traffic light is red? Yes. I wouldn't. I don't do that in my neighborhood because I don't want my neighbors to see that I don't care, right? And if kids see me walking the street in my own neighborhood, then I don't want them to think badly of me, so I don't do that. However, when I'm not in my neighborhood, I might take a little bit of liberty if I'm in a hurry. I might cross on red. Okay, I might do it. But you just remember, like you don't, like a dog, you don't poo poo in your own house. Like a dog might have to do duty, okay? He's not gonna do it in his house. He's gonna wait and try not to do it because he lives there. He wants to keep his place clean. I want to keep my place clean. So, yeah. Are flights between Tokyo and Hokkaido reasonable? Yeah. There's budget airlines, what is it, one of the Star Airlines, and Jetstar and Skymark. And there's a load, there's a load of flights to Chitose. So it's pretty reasonable. Yeah. What should I do in Hokkaido? Ski, eat, hike. Depends on what time of year. It's endless, the stuff you could do here. This is like a paradise for food and for adventure. Hokkaido's really good. Guys, thanks a lot. This is a really good birthday. I'm pretty happy. I wish Kanai was here, but she had to go back. We're gonna have a birthday dinner. She's taking me to my favorite restaurant where we had had our wedding party 2 years ago. I love going there, and so I'm kind of excited to get back home, but I'm also gonna enjoy my time and make some pretty good episodes for you guys. So yeah, have a good day, have a good night wherever you're in the world. I'm right here, Rikubetsu, the coldest town in Japan. That's me. I might get these for the daimyo. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll put one of these in the daimyo boxes. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Kanpai.